This is a short bite episode of Homeschool Together. Hello and welcome to Homeschool Together Short Bite Edition. When you have ogres invading your castle, and Ariel has a husband that looks like Conan, who's been sitting on the couch a little longer, do you know what I say to those ogres? Push them back, shove them back, way back.
I never know what you're going to do.
I keep you on your toes.
I wonder how long it took you to think of these.
I literally thought of it when we started recording and when I did my intro.
So they're well thought out bits is what you're saying.
It might have been 32 seconds. I can check the recording behind me. Anyway.
I put a little more time into it.
My material needs work, you're saying. Anyway, thank you for joining us. We are going to talk about a new game that our daughter got from Santa. Or somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody.
So we're talking about My First Castle Panic today, which is a junior version. If you've got Castle Panic, regular Castle Panic, we love it. It's a terrific family cooperative game. If you haven't played that, we'll put a link in the show notes.
And
it's
my
fabulous.
joke is because there's a barbarian, he can push the ogres all the way back.
Right. That was an inside Castle Panic joke.
Yeah, all the people, they all know Castle Panic. They know what you're talking about.
It's a terrific cooperative game. And so this is the junior version of that game. I have been very anti-junior games in the past. I really thought it was like a money grab, like, just a way for them to get more money out of us. I mean, obviously, game companies do want you to spend money on their products, but I feel like really good junior games are they're like something else entirely. Like they're totally worth it. And this is in the category, I'm going to put Catan Junior, Ticket to Ride First Journey, Dragomino. I
think you've had experiences with junior editions like Monopoly and stuff like that, which is really just a scaled down version of the original game, and that's always the expectation. But in this case, they take the the fun and the game dynamic of the game, but kind of crafted in a little bit different way.
Yeah,
it is fundamentally a different game.
Yeah, they think about it differently. Dragomino is a great example of that, and this one is terrific too. So this is a cooperative. This is designed by Justin De Witt, and it's about 20 minutes, 1 to 4 players. Our daughter actually played this solo this afternoon, so that was pretty cool. And this says ages 4+. I'd say that's pretty accurate, 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Our daughter's a newly 6, and she had no problem picking this up. So
we tried it with the little one, did not work very well.
Yeah, it didn't work. This, well, she's only 2.5.
She's only 2.5.
So in this game, if you've played regular Castle Panic, right, it's all about monsters coming. It's a circular board. Monsters are creeping closer towards the castle, and they go through rings of different colors and different abilities. A knight, a swordsman, an archer. And you're using cards to defeat monsters, and they'll have hit points and everything. So this, it being a scaled down and slightly changed a version of that. There's a single path to the castle with a line of monsters. Everyone is working cooperatively, and each space on the board has a different color and shape. And then you have cards in your hand which have the corresponding colors and shapes together. And there's, of course, some wilds and things that can play on any shape, but you're looking to, on your turn, play one card and have it take out a monster in one of those spots before it reaches the wall. We can take down the wall with one hit, and then it goes to the castle, and then everyone loses. So
it's very similar to the original Castle Panic, where you have kind of a ring set up.
It is. There aren't hit points for the monsters, though. It isn't. The monsters aren't coming from different directions.
And some of the monsters in Castle Panic had like advanced features.
Yeah.
And stuff. There's only like one of those characters in this where it's like it causes all of the monsters to move forward one.
Yeah, there's a couple of cool specialty monsters. Yeah, when you every turn you're going to draw a card, play a card to kill a monster, and then there'll be a new monster drawn, add to the board, and all the monsters move forward one space. And there's some special ones, right, where they come on and they bump all the monsters forward an extra space. Or there's a really good one, and this is better even than the regular game. There's a monster that when you put it on the board, it actually leapfrogs all the other monsters and goes in the very front position, which can be a real bummer. We found as a family, we loved playing this together. My daughter loved it so much. Like I said, she soloed it this afternoon. But it's really fun. So skills here, shape and color recognition and matching, some light strategy.
Too, like, with trading of
cooperation.
cards and stuff.
Yeah, you can give your card to another player. So like maybe I don't have the card. The card I have, there's no monster there, but next turn there will be. So I would give that to you on your turn, so that you could take out the monster. And it's cool. And the way they actually said it in the rules is you can either play a card from your hand or you can ask for help from your teammates. And I liked that rather than, us just giving you a card. The child has to recognize that they need help. They're surveying everyone else's cards on the table and going, oh, I need help. I need to, get a card and use it. So this is really fun.
We had a good time. It was
not
really
hard to play.
Artwork is really beautiful too. And
so
the
cute.
snaking game board is wonderfully laid out and fairly simple.
Yeah, I think that this is a perfect junior edition. It is a great start. If you have Castle Panic like we do and really enjoy it, I didn't know if it was worth it to get the junior edition since we also own the regular. We have tried many times to scale down the regular game to play with our daughter because we felt like, we could juniorize this. Is that a word? We felt like we could simplify the game enough to play with a 5-year-old.
There's just too much going on.
There's just too much. It's just too complex. This is perfect. So we highly recommend this one for those of kids who are adventure fans and you want to work on colors, shapes, light hand management with what you're going to keep in your hand, and there's decisions to be made which monster you're going to take out. You can only take out one per turn, so you want to take out the one that's most advantageous to your team, and so lots of good things in this one.
Games are back on the menu, boys. Push them back, shove them back, way back. All right.
Thanks so much for joining us today and making us a part of your homeschool journey. Please engage with us on social media. Join our Homeschool Together podcast group on Facebook and find us at Homeschool Together Podcast on Instagram. We'd love to hear your feedback, questions, and recommendations. Until next time.
Happy homeschooling!